Let's
Yay!
watch some Doctor Who.
Let's watch Doctor Who.
Let's watch Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Let's watch Doctor Who. Hello, welcome.
We're getting wibbly wobbly.
That's right.
Do you know what we're watching?
Could it be
Maybe
Lower Decks?
Battlestar Galactica? We have that energy going right now for sure.
We're watching Doctor Who. We're watching
new.
episode 2 of series 15. What is it called, like the lantern or the light box or the movie theater or the thing that climbs out of the screen?
Keep going.
The idiot lantern. No, that's the that's an actual name of an episode, right?
Is.
Because it's the
Absolutely
name for a
is.
television. This is like I feel like it's like the light something or other.
Lux.
That's why I was thinking that, because Lux, light. There you go.
You weren't. That's why I was like, keep going. Maybe you're gonna get there.
My brain.
Then you said idiot's lantern, and I was like,
And
we're
I was like,
lost. We're lost.
I mean, lantern is the
Lantern,
light.
that's close.
You know,
That's close.
I wasn't, terribly far off.
Yeah. I'm very excited. Lux, Alan Cumming, new companion, great energy.
Figuring out how do they get there, because I was thinking about this actually, because at the end of the previous episode they're like,
Can't get to
looks
May
like Earth
24th.
is gone, so they must go, okay, we're gonna have to go the long way. This is what he said, we have to go the long way, so they're gonna bounce around. And then he's like, look, here's what we have to do. We have to go to May 24th 1898, and then we have to live through over 100 years and just get there in a linear fashion.
I think that's exactly how it'll go down. It's that's how we rolled these things now, right? Mm-hmm. We just sit around and wait. Oh my god,
we just live for 100 years.
That's it.
We'll be fine. We'll get back then. We'll be exactly the same.
And it'll be May 24th, 7:30 in the morning for her Monday shift.
Yeah, and she'll be like, I think I need
ma'am, who are you?
20 cc's of...
Ma'am, I don't think you're allowed to be back here.
I am the nurse.
It's me.
I am Miss Belinda Chandra.
Miss Belinda Chandra, kind.
I mean, one good
episode.
thing about that first episode is because of them needing to say that a lot, you know her name.
Her name is
you know it.
Belinda Chandra.
Even you can't forget it.
No, and I'm bad at names.
We were literally just talking.
Yeah.
Kat was like, how can you remember all the names of the
names.
characters from? And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
Some
often
people
know.
just...
A lot of times I don't.
Just sticks in their brain.
So.
I just wish I had that ability. I was going to say
Are you
something
playing Blueprints? These are my notes.
Paula thinks about this game a lot.
I wish I was playing it right now. Literally, no offense to any of you.
It's not...
I wish I was playing it right now.
It's not us, it's her. You know? Like...
All I want to do is play it.
I get it. It happens.
So.
All right, we're going to do it. To have been in charge of this.
It was a skilled job, honestly.
Absolutely.
Ring a ding, I'll make your heart bells sing. Please don't make me laugh, just...
Please don't make me laugh. Better not tell him jokes.
Ha.
That's what makes him come out of the screen.
Don't make him laugh.
Full moons. All I can think about is there's like a dragon inside that.
Forever.
You did that, show. You made us. Oh no, this is bad news. This is bad news. Oh no, he's gonna become alive.
With the glasses, what did you say? Me? Don't make me laugh.
Don't make me laugh.
Is here I come.
It's just like in Star Trek when Moriarty learns
how to
get out of the holodeck. Uh-oh.
Could you imagine just sitting in a theater and that be awful?
The thing is now I'm like, we would all just be like, this is a 3D experience. Obviously, wow, technology has gotten really advanced. Like we'd all just sit there and be like, yeah, this is obviously part of it. Until somebody actually died. I don't know. It'd be like the opening scene in Scream 2. Where everyone's like, this is part of it. It's not part of it.
No, it's not. Someone is
They are literally dying. It's horrific.
Gods, I love those movies.
Well, then let's go home to Gallifrey. They must have garages.
Maybe not today, yeah?
Maybe not today.
There is Mum and Dad.
Oh.
He works in tax. She's a violinist.
Oh, no way.
My dad's kind of musical. Loves grabbing the microphone. He's awful. and I would really like to see them again.
And a Vindicator casts out a signal. So we must land.
We're in actual 1952.
Pop out on my own.
Not a chance, out of my way.
Can I not have
I
pajamas?
went to sleep in this.
This is the fun bit, honey.
Oh, she's like, I mean, I do want to go home, but I mean, if we're in
We're
1952,
here.
I might as well see it.
If it's to help me get, I love this. Him and
I love these transitions.
Ruby had a,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, she looks so good.
We're in Miami.
At 4 a.m. We got dressed up for no one to see.
4 a.m.
1952, that might be wise.
Aw.
We did him on our HIV training course.
This time travel thing is so strange.
We know what happens to him. Poor soul.
Who trains up a cinema?
Yeah, it's not just that it's closed at 4 in the morning. It's chained.
Come back, Tommy Lee. Come back.
You actually want to investigate that spooky old cinema?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
Hi, I'm Velma.
It's funny to want to be Velma.
1952.
I love it. She's the smarts running around looking for the clues.
15 people went missing, sir, all in one night. Her son went in there, Tommy Lee, never seen again.
I'll talk to anyone about that boy of mine, if you'll bend the rules.
Oh,
This time
letting.
of night, he's looking.
Diner is segregated, no blacks, which includes you. We're breaking the law just by being in here. Right now, we are busy.
How can you say that?
I have toppled worlds. I wait for people to topple the world. Until then, I live in it and I shine.
Wow, that line made me feel something in my chest.
Yeah.
Searched it again and again and again. Not a damn thing, pardon my language.
She's great.
I will sit and wait for that boy forever.
She's so good.
Someone delivered that phone tonight.
Oh, the
It
police
says
box.
police box.
Does that give you hope?
It does, sir.
Oh, he likes that.
Hope can change the world. My name is the Doctor, and I will try to find your son.
What a sweet
What a moment.
scene. And either they have cast actual Americans or have found people who have much better accents than
Yeah.
the show used to have.
Yeah.
The old projectionist, Reginald Pye, and every night, the movies keep playing to an empty house.
Ooh, weird.
Don't like that.
Kind of a bit Willy Wonka.
Look at
Factory lights
him.
up. He goes to work, but no one ever comes in.
Old
never comes
caretaker in
out.
a haunted cinema.
I know, I love it. I almost said something in the other scene, like, did she say I'm Fred?
No, she said, come on, Velma, and he said, come on, Fred.
Okay.
All those first moments of what can the Doctor do?
Like, wait a minute, you can just bust that open?
I'm Belinda, and this is the Doctor. Really? Just the Doctor, always?
Ridiculous. I love her.
She's so good.
Just the Doctor, always ridiculous.
Ugh.
Oh no, it's like freaking It or something.
I hate it.
It's like
Haunting.
anti-ASMR.
Yeah, like it's like when you hear children's laughter in a faded distance.
What? Look at the Doctor's like horrified, but also like excited.
His favorite.
You're a cartoon.
Don't make me laugh.
He is not a hologram.
Hello. Yes, he is.
See, she's having the reaction I said we would have today. Like,
Yeah.
this is just technology.
It has to be.
How do you exist?
I wish I knew. Ain't nobody else in this whole wide world like me.
15 people went missing.
I appeared, they disappeared. If you solve that mystery, those poor lost souls might come back.
Is there a reason we shouldn't be making you laugh?
And what could that be, sir?
Yep, that is the...
Turning point.
Don't make me laugh, because it sounds like this.
Uh-oh. Is that related to... Harbinger!
And I am Lux. Lux
More
Imperator,
gods
the
of
god
chaos.
light.
Okay. tie all
liking
in.
it.
Why not have more of it?
I'm Mr. Ring, a ding, I make your heart bells.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you for the song. How long does it last?
1 minute, 36 seconds.
Why? He's 2 foot tall. Why don't you just run away?
Because he showed me so much joy. I was married, and then one spring day, she went to cross the road.
Oh no.
And I've been alone ever since. He brought her back.
Sorry, what?
I've been alone, broken hearted. My dreams
Whoa.
Oh, it gives me chills. The transition into color.
It was nice, yeah.
And don't tell me she's not really there. Because if that is real, then so is she.
Because why not?
Darn it, I was so big when I arrived. I should never have learned perspective.
And we think we are so clever. But we're like children. We are children. Deign to look down on us. Our entire reality is in danger.
15 people.
Are they all in film reels now? Oh my gosh.
The God of Light has turned them into an image.
Oh my god.
Yeesh. Yeesh. No thank you.
I don't like it.
Away my secrets.
What if your poor lady wife just burned?
No, please. I'm a two-dimensional character. You can't expect backstory.
We're on about to tell you.
Enemy of the toy maker? Decomposer of Maestro?
Decomposer Maestro.
What have I not done?
That is a riddle.
Those 15 people, let them go.
But I've immortalized them. Go get it, girls. Roll 'em.
What the heck?
And this waistline is impossible.
I've got a two-dimensional brain.
I don't think you'll ever get me home.
And you
Oh, you felt something.
We can't ever go back to my planet because Gallifrey is a ruin. I'm the last of the Time Lords.
Oh,
What a funny idea.
and I'm terrified, Belinda, because I can't get you home.
I'm scared too.
Hey! Okay, but we're still in this weird
Yeah,
world.
but still, yeah.
If we break the frame,
Gonna have to go 23 of
Just
them in a
thinking
second.
about Price is Right.
I said he was acting all suspicious.
What the heck?
I don't trust him.
This is Miami-Dade County, and that is the uniform.
Ah, they're still in a movie.
We're still inside a bloody film.
I was like,
Yes.
she wouldn't have turned on them.
I know, it was so I really like that actor. It's been cast very well.
we need to go.
You need to get into 3D. You need to be in IMAX. I love the little bit of the like Who Framed Roger Rabbit vibe that's happening in this.
So, it's being
Flippin'
done.
living room are they climbing out into? What the fuck?
I knew this would happen because it was leaked online.
Okay,
Hashtag RIP Doctor Who.
that's funny.
And you watch me on the TV.
Your mum who plays the violin.
How do you know that?
We were watching.
Oh my god, I'm on TV.
This is so weird.
Blink every time.
Not the one with the goblins?
No.
Blink.
I met the bees.
I'm sorry, it's Blink.
Blink.
Blink, you're not even in that one.
It's the story.
He's so frustrated.
Well, that sounds like an absolute epic.
The ending.
This is so weird.
But what does he not do?
Spoilers.
Oh god, you're so annoying.
Lots of people say that.
Are you okay?
I didn't mean it. No, we are a bit annoying, I know that.
We're just part of the trap so that creature can play with your minds.
Could you better be quick? Oh, come on. You're 30 minutes in. Time for the third act.
Oh my gosh, look at this. This is so...
We will blink out of existence.
Blink.
You'll die. We just end.
That is death.
Yeah.
This
We'll be gone any second.
is actually really sweet. I don't mind this at all.
really love it.
I don't... Like, it's cheesy in a way that I'm actually enjoying.
Yes. And I got emotional the first time I watched it too, and I'm like,
I love you so
I love it.
There was something like delightfully bizarre about that. Like
it's
meta
so outlandish.
Like it actually works. Like that could have really not worked. And
Meta
for some
is
people,
hard
I'm sure
to
it doesn't,
do.
But like I actually feel like that worked.
I do too.
And there is only one more thing that we can do. We stop.
Unpack that for me.
We stop the films.
Unpack that for me.
Somebody need a little more than that.
So it sets us free.
Or burns us to death.
You're either stuck in there forever or, you know. Ooh, the way that they show them coming out of it.
Is this real?
Oh, it's real. Babes, look, man.
Oof.
Time Lords have their own medicine.
But you're the most amazing creation, my doctor, sir. Wonder the gods of the Pantheon fell because they were saving you. For me. Get him, girls.
I love this because it's kind of what happened to Ruby too, you know, with the music notes.
Yeah.
Let the light of a Time Lord build me a body. I never go outside.
So much for that little pocket of extra energy.
Not no more.
You trust me?
Yes. I'm sorry if I did it before, but oh my god, I tried.
Oh.
Hurry up! Your life essence is being pulled out of you.
I know what time it is.
Open up the windows? Maybe just put sunlight on them. Burn it all down.
Burn, baby, burn.
I need matches. This whole thing has got to burn.
You're gonna have to say goodbye to her again.
I've seen your fingers, mate. That's nicotine. I know you smoke.
Ooh.
So oh, I
How very
love
Sherlock of her.
I love her. I hate this.
This is really pretty
horrifying.
I love you, Reginald.
Do the right thing.
I miss you so much.
Find me.
But I think you'd better run.
No, I know what I'm doing.
I said, run!
Oh, look at that with his two hearts. Is he even gonna be able? They're gonna be like, oh no, he's not gonna be able to regenerate after
No
this
more
one.
timeless
It's probably
child.
the end of the Doctor.
Because that's how they do it.
Yeah, they make you think, oh no, he'll never be able to
Never
regenerate
ever again. Really hate it.
Woof.
Ow.
He feeds off light.
With the light of the sun.
Ooh, I
It's
don't
so
like
gross.
it. Interesting that he's gone back to being cartoon.
Yeah.
I am everything. And I am nothing.
We're 60% water and we can still drown.
I love that.
That's why he became light without end.
Actually a god now. Infinite. Invisible. Intangible.
Amen.
Hey, they were all released.
Yeah, if you could figure it out, maybe they'll all come back. That was the longest movie night ever.
Yeah, really.
I had faith and you came back.
Sunlight doesn't suit us.
Goodbye to you, 52. Those things we said when we were scared, they're still true. So let's go out and face them together, okay?
Aww, that's sweet.
If you want to see a good show, darling,
Oh,
I can recommend this one.
get out of here, lady. What is she doing here and why?
Show ends May the 24th.
Interesting thing to say.
How did they do that?
Trick of the light.
Trick of the light.
Though I'd mark it down to a 7 out of 10 because it gave away the ending in the middle.
Oh my god.
We're here.
We're still here.
Aww, that's cute.
Second time watching it. I fucking love it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love
like
that episode.
I like that, yeah. Here's my one note.
Lay it on us.
I wish Belinda's dress felt more like a real outfit from the 1950s and less like a costume she got from
like Party City.
Yeah. It's a little costumey and not particularly authentic feeling, and I wish it had been less of a costume. But that is like the nitpickiest thing to say in the world.
But that's okay.
But yeah, I feel like that worked for me. I actually really liked how this is going to be a weird thing to say. Maybe I'll regret it, but I liked how they handled the racism. Like, it was part of it, and it was acknowledged, and we could, like, see, like, there's some things about this that are, like, shitty.
Yeah.
But it didn't become an afternoon special about racism being bad. Mm-hmm. And obviously racism is bad, and there's nothing wrong with saying out and out, this is bad. But I don't, so that's why I'm like, ooh, is this a weird thing to say, or am I going to explain this well? But I like the way because they could have just not acknowledged it at all. They could have been like, whatever, it's the 50s and our character here, no one cares. We're not going to address it. And I like that they were like, no, this would have been part of this historically, and we are going to deal with it, but we're not going to make it be what the episode is about, because again, not that an episode doesn't deserve to be about that. You have had episodes about it, but like, it just felt like this is the historical reality of this world.
In Chibnall's era, there was Rosa, the Rosa Parks episode.
Which had some of the same issues I had with last week's episode.
Yes. Like, I liked it, but then there was a lot of, like, and, you know, when I've gone and gotten the perspective of people who are not white.
Right.
And listening to what they have to say about it, and it's like, yeah, those are all really incredible points, and I can see why that doesn't work in those ways, and is how it's kind of over-explained in a sense, or one
of my issues with Rosa was that the
bad guy was
he was racist and a bad guy.
Yeah.
And so it's easy to be like, well, obviously only bad people are racist. But it's like, we all have ingrained a sense of
systematic racism
others.
Is like that is a
we need to be able to see that it's a thing that we are all capable of. And I think this episode actually did a better job at that.
I think it did a really good job.
Not that anyone was, and it was just like, look, these are the rules.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, no one was overly aggressive toward them, but there were rules and things. You know, except for in the,
and we had the, like,
movie scene.
We had in the movie scene where it was, this older white woman turned on them and brought a you know, like, all these things. I remember when I was watching it, I was also very shocked of, like, no. And then there was a point where I went, absolutely not. This isn't fun. I was like, no. I was like, absolutely no. And I thought that was good. It's cast really well.
Yeah.
The two, Pie or whatever his name
was. Reginald Pie and the mom. And even, like, the, like, diner soda jerk kind
little
of kid.
soda
like,
pop shop kid.
Yeah.
I think it was cast really well. And I think it was directed really well.
The visuals were really interesting. I think it was an interesting take on this idea of, like, what is storytelling and how do we interact with it in the medium that we are working in, and like the use, breaking the fourth wall and getting kind of meta in the way that they did, because it wasn't just a haha we got meta. It was like I think it worked because it was part of the story. It was part of what the plot was, and so that makes it work. And so it didn't bother me at all.
It worked really well.
Like, was like, oh, this is kind of funny.
Yeah. At partway through, I looked at Parker and I went, I just love this. I was like, I can't even feel angry at this right now. Like, this just feels good.
Yeah.
It felt really good.
And again, I think because it had a reason.
Yeah.
It wasn't just
to do it to do it.
Yeah. It had, like, a plot reason. And I found really interesting.
Which is why I don't mind the Mrs. Flood stuff either.
Oh, no,
because it's woven in this way where it's like something is happening.
There's something specific about her, and so when she breaks the fourth wall, it's a choice about her character. It's telling us something. It's not just a nostalgia Easter egg.
Yes.
It's not just fan service.
No.
Is basically what I guess I'm trying to say.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I really liked that episode. I really liked it a lot. I like their relationship. Because it does happen with the Doctor. It's like you go into these life or death situations and you trauma bond with people. Like that happens.
Yeah.
But a lot of times we see it happen and there's, early on, maybe there's romantic feelings or maybe a lack of communication or, but we're getting it in this way where it's like they got pushed into this corner and they talked about stuff, to use it as to write it into the story for them to be able to connect and share things and for the Doctor to be honest. They tied it in, again, to the plot in a really
Yeah.
good way. It's like, oh no, we're stuck in these 2D animated bodies. Oh, when we start to feel things, when we're honest, we can come and be who we are.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, and I actually really like, too, one other standout moment for me is when they first get there and Belinda's like, oh, Rock Hudson. We learned about him when we were studying, like, HIV. Oh, time travel's funny. Like, we know what's going to happen to him.
And there's his name.
And, like,
he's
he's like,
alive and in
it's
a movie.
Yeah, like,
he
doesn't know yet, but I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
His life and his death became a part of history in a way that it was studied, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like
I enjoyed that.
It's working. It's working for me.
I can't wait till we see Ruby again,
I was literally just thinking of, like, how is she going to come back into this?
I am looking forward to next week when it looks like we're getting a dark episode on a spaceship,
yes.
and I love those.
I love it.
So
I
I'm
love
ready.
it. We're trapped in space.
Yeah.
TARDIS is stuck in, you know.
Yeah, the Doctor Who take on, like, Alien or whatever,
Yes.
you know, like, kind of.
It gave very Alien vibes. When it flashed to his suit, I was like, oh, wait, we're getting...
Like, I always like those, you know, I like the, if you look back through the whole...
Makes me think of Martha.
Series, you know, there's multiple episodes like this, where they're like, it's a dark episode, and it's about being, like, we're on a spaceship.
We're trapped.
And I always tend to enjoy those.
Yeah. It makes me think of 42, which is a really good one. I remember that was a really great reaction because I remember you being like, "Are they gonna kill Martha?" Like
they could have.
This could happen.
I don't know that I would suspect that now. Now I'd be like, these people
They're
are
gonna come back.
armor.
Yeah,
but back then, in that version of the show, I didn't feel like
could
they
have
had
happened.
Yeah,
it's good. I really like it. I like what's happening.
Yeah,
right now.
I enjoyed that.
I like what's happening right now. I love bringing the gods back in. Like,
that was a cool touch to weave that in.
He is weaving in some things that
another thing. I actually remembered the little tune. I was like, oh, that's
you knew
tied
immediately.
Back to, that's tied back to like the toy maker and all that stuff. That's cool. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he's doing well.
Okay,
I think
RTD.
this is RTD and any of the showrunners have their ups and their downs. That's just how it's going to be.
I mean, yeah.
But I think RTD does this well. I think he does overarching stories in like his like Bad Wolf. I think he does really well at that stuff.
I think something else that I've been thinking about that someone pointed out in our Discord based on kind of the discussion we had at the end of the last episode is like, well, who is this actually being made for? And the things that you think should be done with more subtlety, maybe RTD thinks, well, the people I'm trying to speak to about this, the demographic, the age group, whatever,
more direct.
I want to do it like this because I think it's being made with this audience in mind. Ultimately,
yeah.
If this show is being made with a specific audience in mind, that audience might not be me.
Yeah.
Which
is the epitome of shows like this.
And like, so I think going in, remembering, like, keeping in mind, like, who do I actually think this series is being made for? And watching it from kind of that mindset and that perspective, I think is going to help me just overall enjoy it more.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to kind of acknowledge that. It was an interesting conversation to have. And I was like, that's interesting. And I think it's going to change it's going to change my mindset as we go into each episode in a way that I think is really positive.
Yeah. It just kind of lightens the load a little bit, where it's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't overthink this part too much. Or, you know, having a better understanding of it just helps, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, I liked it. Cool.
I'm vibing.
All right, then.
Real pumped about it.
Well, what did y'all think? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're doing that, give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more of what we're doing, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. And make sure you hit the notification bell, because then that will let you know whenever we have new episodes drop. And we have episodes come out all the time. We react to Doctor Who. We've got Battlestar Galactica. We've got Star Trek Lower Decks. We've got Black Adder. We've got all kinds of stuff from the past that we've watched.
some stuff coming out on, like, movie reactions have been happening.
We got Pride and Prejudice. Things you can go back and watch now. We
don't have to tell you about all of this. There's playlists.
We've got Star Trek The Next Generation. We have all kinds of things. So go check it out. And if you want to see all of them in full length, watch along.
That's a good idea.
Check out our Patreon.
Patreon.com/GallifreyGals, where you get exactly what Paula just said, full-length watch-along reactions, access to our Discord community where we have cool conversations like Paula was just talking about, and just knowing that it helps make this entire channel. I can fucking talk.
You can do it.
It makes everything possible. So thanks, patrons. Y'all are the bee's knees. And higher tiers like our Geronimo and Red Alert tier get things like our behind-the-scenes reactions. Eventually, we'll be watching more of the Unleashed for Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Which those are a lot of fun.
Check it out.
So.
All right. Well, thanks, everyone. Catch us next time.
I missed a ring-a-ding. Make my heart go. What is it? I can't remember.
As we watch more Who.
Who?
The Doctor. How could you forget?
I love Alan Cumming so much. He was so good.